Good evening, and welcome to Philharmonic Hall, Odessa. It may not be evening when you're watching this video right now, but here today it is. It's about 10:30 at night on the 10th of November 2017. We just finished the performance of Scriabin's First Symphony and Beethoven's Violin Concerto in commemoration of the 80th anniversary of the founding of the Odessa Philharmonic Orchestra, 80 years ago in 1937. But if we go back further, we have another very interesting anniversary coming up. 3 days from now, on November 13th this year, is exactly 240 years to the day when Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart wrote a very colorful letter to his father, 13th of November 1777. And in the letter, the young Mozart wrote, "It was exactly as I thought. No money, just a golden watch. I now have 5 of these watches, and I'm thinking that I should sew some watch pockets onto my trouser legs so that if I meet another great lord, he won't think of giving me another one." It's an amusing story, but you know, as they say, if you think of Mozart, think of Vienna, and as they say in German, ohne Geld keine Musik, or auf Wienerisch, in Wiener Dialekt, ohne Geld keine Musik. And that fits really not just for music, but it fits for everything. It's a very philosophical quote, but it's true. And even though I have to say I'm very proud of what the Odessa Philharmonic Orchestra has achieved in the past years, we've done a lot. The growth has been unprecedented. And I have to say that the history of any performing arts institution, just like the history of major composers, not just Mozart, but if we read about Wagner, if we read about Scriabin, it's also a history of how they were supported. And thanks to the support that they had, they were able to do what they did. And here in Odessa, we've done a lot. We would like to do more for the younger generation in terms of education, bringing up the future generation of members of the orchestra. We'd also like to take care of the old, archiving the archives of the orchestra for historical legacy. There's umpteen millions of things that we need to think about. We'd like to help bring Ukraine more to the world and bring the world to Ukraine, not just through our orchestra, but through the music which we do, and of course through our guest artists. And if I think of the past history, I have to say I'm very proud that under my watch, Odessa Philharmonic Orchestra became the first orchestra from Ukraine to cross the Atlantic and the first orchestra to cross the equator. And with your support, I'm sure we can do a lot more firsts.